Hello, Virgo. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of November. I'm glad to be back, and I'm certainly excited that you're here. If you're brand new to the YouTube channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, Virgo. Let's get this reading started, okay? You guys, before I go into the reading, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can, keep in touch with the updates that I have going on and the new videos coming out. Ring that notification bell so that you can get the alerts of the new videos coming in. Give me the thumbs up. All of these things help me to keep the YouTube channel going. And also share with your friends, share with people that you think the video help, okay? Now let's do it. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the beginning of the foundation of your spread, okay? And this is going to be the overall energy for the month. I have two cards for you, one from my animal spirit deck, and you have the frog from animal spirit deck. Frog, this is your energy. This is water sign energy. And you have two of fire, domination, from New Era Tarot deck. You have two of fire, domination. You need to do some cleansing this month. On a spiritual level, you need to do some cleansing this month. Cleanse by the ocean, cleanse by the river, cleanse by a lake, or come up with some sort of remedy or ritual for your own level of cleansing. Maybe cleansing with seawater, sea salt, or whatever you cleanse with, whatever your belief system is and you use to cleanse yourself. Could just be long showers, prayer in the shower. I know prayer in the shower works for me. Nice long baths where you kind of rejuvenate yourself, and you let your intentions out in your bath water as you're cleansing and releasing all of the excess emotion and stress and strain that you go through. And for some, there are herbal baths that you take for yourself, and setting of intentions with your herbal bath. So, whatever you do to cleanse, but definitely cleanse with water. Okay, and the frog is about cleansing. With the frog, I'm also getting that you need to kind of not jump to conclusions for something, not jump or leap for the opportunity to latch on to a situation, not jump at the urge to go towards something that's taunting you, or that makes you feel like you have to react. And that's not really what frogs do. But frogs jump around a lot. They jump from lily pad to lily pad, jump all over the lake, a river, wherever the frogs are. They're just all over the place. They're constantly moving and hopping. I think this month, somebody needs to be still and not jump at that opportunity that you see on that new lily pad. And that could be for a new venture, new opportunity. Don't just leap on it. Just kind of sit back and wait for something to reveal itself. Wait for a situation or wait for a person to show you something. Because right next to it, and it's interesting because the frog is actually looking up at the domination. The domination is a conflict, a struggle of wills with two or more people. So there's some conflict, there's some sort of battle going on. And because it's two, these are like opposing ideas or opposing thoughts, or someone's struggling to win. Someone is struggling to get ahead of the next person, to get their way or whatever. And the frog is looking up at it. Will you be ready to pounce on somebody this month? Pounce at this opportunity to go towards conflict? Someone invites you to a fight, to a conflict, to an argument, to a disagreement, and you've been waiting on this opportunity already. You've been waiting for somebody to say something, waiting for somebody to do something, waiting for your turn to strike back or something. Or will you be the aggressor Is this something that you've been wanting to do with somebody else? Be the aggressor, be the initiator of these opposing wills, of these battling wills to win. Okay, this is what I'm getting for somebody. The messages are going to vary. They're not going to resonate with everyone. Okay, they will resonate with some, but not everybody. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo for the month of Virgo? For you've got the Temperance, the Ferret. It's like the Temperance card. Pardon me, throat is hurting a little bit. The Temperance card, the Temperance. Needing to be patient. Healing time, balancing time, needing to be patient, needing to calm your temper. And then you have the Strength card. You've got the Strength card. You have a Sagittarius around you or a Leo around you. Or you may need to again, monitor your emotions, monitor your temper. Okay, be strong, monitor your temper, balance your temper. Pardon me. There's something you've been waiting to confront somebody with. There's something that's been brewing. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. A lot of people are getting this Four of Pentacles. Okay, you have the Temperance card. This is Temperance. Ferret. The Strength card. Four of Pentacles. Are you having some sort of conflict, or will you be having some sort of conflict with a Sagittarius or a Leo this month? Are these two people around you? Or have you been like back and forth with one of them? Or is this just a situation needing to balance your temper, needing to be patient and wait instead of, leaping at the opportunity to get into a fight, to get into an argument? Needing to be strong because someone is trying to dominate you, dominate your thoughts, dominate your mind, dominate something in your life. Trying to take over or trying to take your place in something so that they come out on top. So you need to be strong. Now over here you have an interesting card here. You have Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about holding on. It is about saving. It is about, it can be about hoarding, being too frugal or being too stingy with time or some sort of resource or whatever it is you have. Holding back emotions, masking your emotions with things that are monetary. That's what I'm getting for somebody. Masking your emotions with things that are monetary so that you kind of hold on tight and people just see you as, they see what you want them to see with your stability, with the things that you have, with, your surroundings. That's odd because I've never explained that card in that way, but that's what I'm getting with this. Some of you are actually will be hiding some money. You'll be moving some money around, some resources around in a situation where you don't want somebody around you to know what you're doing with money. Opening up and locking up a new account that you have, a new bank account, because you don't want somebody around you to know that you have this bank account. But you're going to have to monitor, somebody's got to monitor their impulses of spending because there's something that you need to, pardon me, you need to save or you need to invest. You need to not let like maybe a spending habit or some sort of habit dominate you to where there's like conflict. So it's a battle of will. Are your impulses, are your impulses going to take over? Gosh, I want to spend this money that I have. Let me Let me put up my willpower. I got to use willpower against this urge to do this. And then you have that inner battle with yourself, that inner, you know, what do you call it? When the two hands, when they, I don't know what you call it. You do the put the hands together on the table to see who hand wins. What do you call that? What do you call this thing right here? Arm wrestle. That's it. You have your own inner arm wrestle with yourself. I want to spend this money. No, I better save. Gotta save this money. Gotta put this money away. Gotta do something else with this money besides spend it the way that I want to. We're going to look a little deeper into some of these cards. Okay, we want to see what what's going on. It's going to mean different things for different people. These cards are pre-shuffled, and I'm going to pull some cards for your love and romance. And it can be any kind of relationship. Three of Wands. Give me one more card, Spirit. Queen of Swords. Three of Wands, upright position. Queen of Swords, upright position. Someone wants to cut a cord and be free because you want to, either you or the other person wants to venture off, wants to explore things, maybe wants to explore new avenues. It could be new avenues in some kind of relationship, business partnership, friendship. You want to explore something. And then it's like you or the other person wants to cut it off, wants to sever ties, or wants the truth from it. Like, why do you want to explore this? Why do you want to do that? Why must you go there? Why are you waiting on for some new ship to come in? Why? Is there something I need to know? Is there something you're not sharing with me? The Queen of Swords is a very, very intelligent person. She or he, you got to get up real early in the morning to try to fool them, to trick them, because they know and they see. Very sharp, always thinking, always ahead of the game. And in the upright position, this person is suspicious anyway. Either you're suspicious of somebody's movement or they're suspicious of your movement. And this is like a lot of woman energy over here. There's somebody around you right now, Virgo, that you're very suspicious of. Somebody around you. You're watching. You got your eye on them. They've done some things. They've made some moves that makes you kind of cautious. And you've been looking at them. I feel like this is you. There's a lot of woman energy here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 women here. And this, I don't know who this story is for, but there's 4 women here. Okay, and this is tarot, so it doesn't necessarily mean that, that they're women. There could be a mixture. It could be men. It could be a mixture of women. The cards are interchangeable. It's just the energy of that, that particular sex. But for me, this feels strong. It's a strong female energy. There's nothing but women here so far. Have you been battling with one of these women? Fire sign, air sign, battle of the wills. Is somebody trying to impose their will upon you? And you're kind of like weary and watching them and maybe stepping back and holding back from your emotions? Because this is battle of 2 wills, domination. Somebody wants to dominate. Somebody wants to be ahead. Somebody, either you want to be ahead of somebody in your life, be above them, be better than them, be in competition with them, or they're doing that to you. And when it comes to the love life, and this could be like an extension of it, because it doesn't necessarily have to, but it could blend into the energy of this, especially this part, because this is the overall energy for the month. You or the other person doesn't want the other one to venture off. You don't want them exploring. And this could be why the battle of the will is here, to see who's going to win and who's not. But this Three of Wands is really feeling herself. She's feeling good. She's got like lotus flowers growing up around her. She's feeling good. She's feeling cute. She's feeling, like I'm learning myself. This is like self-discovery. I'm discovering myself. I've got these new feelings. I've got some new things happening in my life. I haven't felt this way in ages. Oh goodness, I've been waiting for the ship to come in. I've been waiting to feel this way for so long. Gosh, I feel sexy. I feel alive again. And the Queen of Swords is here like, wait a minute, and why do you feel alive? Who made you feel alive? You didn't feel that way with me. I'm picking up on somebody's story. Somebody's saying this. You weren't feeling that way with me. Why all of a sudden are you feeling that way now? Are you looking at somebody? Is somebody looking at you? I want to know the truth. You weren't acting like that last month. Why all of a sudden are you feeling yourself? Somebody's in a same-sex relationship and somebody be battling with their sexuality because they're like maybe developing feelings. Either I'm getting this for somebody, I don't know why. One of you is developing feelings for the other person, or maybe kind of upset because the other one isn't really on that same page. And you might be feeling, like, okay, wait a minute, we're supposed to be friends or whatever. Ooh, you're getting kind of close. I'm not looking at you that way. I'm not feeling this way about you. Let me kind of cut this cord a little bit. Let me put some, push back, or let me watch it. Let me watch this situation and see why this is happening the way it is. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I'm seeing? Is this what I'm seeing? Is this what I'm thinking? That's somebody's story. Somebody's story. This is just a same-sex relationship, and there's something going on, some kind of where one wants to dominate the other one, and the other one isn't having it. Okay. We're going to move on over to career and finances. I'm going to clarify some of these cards and see which way they're going. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo's career and finances? What messages do you have for Virgo's career and finances? What messages do you have for Virgo's career and finances? In just a minute, I'm going to add some more light to this reading. I feel so cozy right now. It feels like really cozy in here. I don't have like a lot of lights on, just like a little bit of light in the back and candle. Somebody's keeping their feelings a secret. Somebody doesn't want their feelings to be exposed. Interesting. And it has something to do with their sexuality. There's some female attraction here, same-sex attraction. And they've been trying to keep it on lockdown. Yep. Sarah, what messages do you have? Wait a minute, that's a whole stack. I don't need all of them. I'm going to shuffle this again. Okay, if it comes back up, any of those, then they're meant to be here. This one. Okay. Career and finances. Pardon me. 2. All right. You've got 5 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. Five of Pentacles, upright position. Judgment card. In your career and finances, there's been some fear, fear of being lost, okay? Fear of losing money, fear of losing all that you've worked for, fear of being out in the cold, fear of being neglected, fear of being rejected. And with your career and finances could be at home, and you're thinking about how it reflects on your career, how it reflects on your money if something doesn't go right at home. For someone, there has been some scarcity with the career and finances. Maybe there was some kind of loss of an income, a loss of revenue, a loss of money, and you're worried about how to regain it. You're worried about having to start all over again. And then it's like this young person is looking over their shoulder. They don't feel protected. They feel they're really out there alone. And this is the first time I'm really looking at this card hard. But there are two guides there. They're like two angels sitting in a tree watching this young person as this young person is looking over their shoulder. This person doesn't even notice that there's guidance here, that there's protection here. They feel like the branch that they have in their hand is their only protection, is their only guide. But then that doesn't get them far. It just kind of helps them maneuver around a situation, like using whatever they have, using whatever resource they have left, because there's no money around. Now, with the Judgment card, this young person is actually looking over at the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is kneeling before a statue of an angel, or a statue of whatever they pray to, God, or, whatever your faith is. And they're kneeling. It can be an altar too. It just depends on what your faith is. You're kneeling in front of an altar praying for guidance, praying for another chance, praying for a way to get you out of this situation. Somebody's in a financial rut, or someone, will maybe experiencing that this month, which is why you need to save. That could be why there's like domination to see whose will, whose opposing will wins, because it's something to do with money. Maybe this is why maybe this is why somebody has to hide. Somebody has to hide money. Somebody has to, protect what's left, so that there won't be, like put away for a rainy day, so there won't be complete loss, uncomfortable change. But with the Judgment, with you asking and praying for a chance to start all over again, and with finances or in a career, comes a rebirth. Comes the rebirth or birth of a chance of something, good for you, something healthy, something better. But don't be afraid. Have strength. Kind of, be patient. Temper your emotions. Try to quiet your temper. Try to be strong. Work on being strong. Work on your inner strength. Work on your faith. Save wherever you can. Hold on to some money. Let's start clarifying some cards and see what's going on here. And I know quite a few of you are curious. Okay, let's start with the domination. All right. Spirit, why is the domination card here for Virgo? King of Pentacles. Somebody fighting for the leadership. Maybe fighting with their husband. King of Wands. Magician in reverse. Okay. King of Pentacles, King of Wands together. These are two people looking at each other, two men. This could be an inner battle, okay? A battle with maybe your shadow self, the other side of yourself. There's one side of you that's creative, and there's one side of you that's really good at, making money. Okay, and maybe the two don't necessarily work so well together. So you're trying to, there's like an inner battle. You doing what you have to do to make money and to keep it, doing what you do professionally to make money and keep it, because that's what you're used to. That's what you know. That's stability. This is Earth sign energy. It's probably a Capricorn, but the King of Pentacles. Then you have the King of Wands, that person that wants to venture out, the person that wants to explore, the person that wants to start maybe a new business that's successful in their own right, but it might not make money. It might not, provide that stability that you are accustomed to. Okay? One of these people, or one of these opposing energies that are within you, this battling internally of the will, which one of these energies is going to lose and which one is going to succeed? One is going to win and the other is going to lose. You're going to have the Magician in reverse, not being able to manifest what you want, bad investment, heartbreak. This may have happened already or will be happening. So you want to kind of be careful about it, because I see it over here. This could be a man and a woman. It could be two men. It could be two women. But there's a lot of same-sex energy here, or just that energy. It doesn't have to be same-sex, but it could be, a man and a woman, and one is more feminine than the other, or one is more masculine than the other, or whatever. Their energies could match each other. One may be just as feminine as the other, or something like that, or just as masculine as the other. This could be a man and a woman. But the man could be one of the men could be coming across like the woman in the relationship. Like, you don't tell me what to do. I wear the pants in this woman. I wear the pants in this relationship. I'm supposed to be the man. You know your role. You stay in your lane. You stay in your place. Don't try to take that crown from me. Don't try to remove that from me. I need you to be the mother or the wife or whatever. Let me handle this. Let me do this. That's somebody's conversation. Let me handle this before we lose everything. Wow. You could be saying that to them, or somebody could be saying that to you. This could just two men duking it out in a relationship or in a business partnership. This could be business partnership here. Could definitely be business partnership. Now, let's take a look at the Queen of Swords. Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here? Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is trying to maintain balance, hold on a second. Trying to keep and maintain the money that's going in there, this in the family or whatever, ensuring that that the money is divided equally, not that one person isn't just gonna move, go on and take all the money or whatever. Oh, that was rough getting that out. I've been talking all day. You've got the Six of Pentacles in the upright position, the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Two brand new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Windfall of money coming in, new opportunities for money coming in, and victory. Success, assertiveness. Using that money to do something new or to try something new. But this money has to be distributed evenly. Somebody's got to be fair with money. And the Queen of Swords is coming in wanting to make sure that there's fairness and division with money. She even need to apologize or look for an apology and stop whatever kind of fighting is going on over here, so that opportunities can come in and you can gain instead of lose. It puts you in a better position, to end fighting or to maybe even stop somebody from venturing off. It stops them. She wants to stop this person from venturing off, because Virgo, you may not want to see this happen, so you're trying to stop this in the family first. Stop. Let's stop this. This might not have anything to do with the money or whatever. This might just be in a relationship. You want fairness. You want to be treated equally in some kind of whatever your relationship is pertaining to. You want brand new starts. You want clarity. You want honesty. You're asking for honesty. You're asking for a relationship that's more promising moving forward. You're like, okay, let's just talk about this and not fight. Let's let our defenses down. Let's let our guards down and discuss these things. Which way are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? I don't want you moving on without me. If anything, let's do this together. Let's move forward together. That's what this Queen of Swords is saying to somebody. Promising new starts, promising successful new start in a relationship. The Queen of Swords wants to either gain stability or maintain stability. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about, tell us about the Five of Pentacles. This Thief card is coming up for a lot of people. Lord have mercy. Somebody's being dishonest when it comes to money, finances, career. Their dishonesty, and their stealing, thieving, somebody's skimming something from the top, skimming some money from the top of revenue or something, doing what they want to do with it, and it jeopardizes your overall assets. Their action cause disruption, cause an uncomfortable change, cause a setback that affects more than just them. Somebody's being selfish. Spirit, give me one more card. Conversations. It's time to sit and talk about these things with this person. Confront this person. Talk about it like you're doing over here. It's best to talk about these things and not like argue. Talk about which way it's going. Talk about whatever this activity is. Sit and talk about it. You got to talk about it. You got to talk it through. Yeah. Spirit, why is the Four of Pentacles here? Somebody's got to come clean about what happened before you get left out in the cold, take a loss, take a hit. Somebody's got to come clean. Somebody's got to talk about it, discuss it. Matters of the heart. You've got your heart locked. The way you got your heart and lock your key. You don't want to be heartbroken. You're afraid of being heartbroken by somebody's actions. This reading, this entire spread is dealing a lot with attraction, not so much as emotion, just more like an understanding kind of love, if that makes sense. There's no emotion here. There's like coldness and money and power. But you're protecting your heart. You're protecting your heart. You don't want somebody to get too close, or you don't want someone to break your heart. Your heart is like on ice. So it's like you want to deal with the money. You'd rather deal with money. This is what I'm feeling. Your passion, you're driven by the money. Or somebody around you is driven by the money. They're not. Either you're not feeling love in a relationship or friendship or whatever, like emotion, or they're not feeling it. It's about the money. It's about the money and power. Money and power. Money, power, power. Power. This is an interesting read. Virgo. Where's the cards? I want to pull a... Okay. Spirit, What messages, what action steps should Virgo take in the month of November? Creativity. You've got creativity. Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse. Express your creativity. I feel like these two cards right here go together. They even in color. They in vibration. They in color. They in the way that they set up. For me, this energy, they just go together. And you being still, you not jumping from one thing to the next and just kind of observing, but at the same time, focus some of this energy on yourself. Focus some of this energy, the energy that you have to observe others and watch others and or someone around you. Shift some of that focus to you, okay? Because your stability, your well-being should not be contingent upon what someone else does in your life. Even if you have like assets tied in with somebody, a business partner, spouse, a significant other, your happiness should not be contingent upon their movements. It shouldn't be. You need to kind of let go and not you know be so tight and hold back with your heart. Pardon me. Love yourself. Put some of this focus on yourself. Be still for a moment. Cleanse, as I was saying before. Maybe cleanse, do something to cleanse so that if you have any creative blocks or you have any energy blocks, you can free them. You can free your heart. Don't lock your heart up. Love yourself. Concentrate on some other things in your life besides money. You'll be fine. You will be. Find some other things in your life that bring you joy. Because over here, it's like all about the money and power. Money and power. It's like money and power over here. Worrying about money and power over here. Yeah. Okay, Virgo. I hope this reading helps you in some way. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, give me the thumbs up, share the video if you find it helpful and you think it could help someone else. And definitely, if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me through Summer Intuition right below this video, summerintuition.com, and you can book a personal reading with me, okay? We'll set it up after that. This is all that I have for now, and yeah, I hope this helps. Until I see you guys again, take care, Virgo.